Introducing the man, the myth, the legend, Barry the Bandit. Light on vigor, big on hearts, Barry's a master of stealth, lethal with a bow, a knife, sharp sticks, and even harsh language. For this series, we're going to focus on Arcane and Dexterity as our primary damage dealing stats, with a heavier focus on Arcane as we head into the late game. Throughout the playthrough, we shall be covering a wide variety of weapons with an emphasis on the aforementioned damage dealing stats, as well as taking advantage of the Dragon Communion Incantations to add support damage. My name is Nepheli. This is Barry. Welcome to How to Build a Bandit. Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. So our goal for today is to complete Nepheli Lou's questline, which diverges quite nicely with Kenneth Hight's questline, who is looking for a new heir to Limgrave. Now the reason we want to do this is because once we install Nepheli Loux as the new Lord of Limgrave, we will get access to another Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, which means we'll be able to get another weapon to plus 25, which will come in very handy when we eventually tackle the DLC. So before we do that, we haven't actually done anything with her questline yet, so what I want to do, I'm just going to speak to her, and we're going the wrong way. We ran this way. Yeah. So she is... there she is. Yeah, she hasn't moved yet, so we've got to move her. So we need to speak to Sir Gideon, who is her adopted father. Let's speak to him first.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not?
I have.
Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table.
Thanks.
I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge.
Yeah.
To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means, but okay.
You. What is it?
We could have spoken to him a lot earlier. Ensure was the his bodyguard that we murdered earlier. Well, basically attacked us and we retaliated and ended that conversation. We can ask him about the secret medallions, Haligtree, all the other demigods, but we've already tackled that, so there's no need to worry about it. You know what I've forgotten? We need to speak to Nepheli Loux first, perhaps.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table.
Yep.
I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I'll see you again, warrior.
Okay, this might be slightly messed up because we have progressed so far into the game, but maybe we can ask him about it now.
Well, what is it now?
About Nepheli.
I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli.
I have.
She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace.
Mm-hmm.
Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
I mean, I'll be honest, she looks hard as nails. She actually helps us fight Godric the Grafted like a lifetime ago. Okay. So she's still here.
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again.
Alright. So, theoretically, she should have moved to the village of the Albinorics, which is down here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, everything's a bit kind of messed up. We kind of shot through the game pretty quick, but should appear down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We didn't activate anybody, did we? No. I'm gonna pick up the mushrooms. Hi.
Oh, it's you.
It is.
Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men.
Well, she
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nepheli Loux, warrior. But this time, and though the suffering justice to the scars.
Okay, so I believe she should appear back at the Round Table now. Let's go speak to Gideon again. No, it's not that way. This way. We haven't done his quest. Well, I'm not going to bother with him. This this run is not applicable. Is there anything else to say?
You. What is it?
Nothing. All right. Then she should theoretically be down. Which says the blacksmith. I didn't do a practice run for this because it should be straightforward, but it usually is. I believe she's underneath the stairs here. Although I could be wrong. Yeah, here she is.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
It's not pathetic.
Ah, you. Please, it's pathetic.
Alright. I think we can talk to Gideon about her malaise now. And that should move things along. Doesn't really matter. We've got to pick up an item for her, which I'll show you how to get very soon. That's what Gideon has to say. Oh, sorry. Stuck in the wall? Of course I do. Okay. Hello.
Well, what is it now?
Nepheli's despair.
You've already heard.
I have.
Indeed. It seemed the whelp harboured suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
Could you be any more of a prick? I think we have to speak to her again, and then we're going to head to deal with an old friend. Oh. Boom. I think that's what we have to do.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know.
Alright, okay. I heard from Gideon.
So you know already, do you?
Yeah.
Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns.
Yeah.
Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Yes.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance, and now I've lost it. No. How could I say Father has...
So, yes, he's lying to her. He's not a real father. Obviously, he's the adopted father. She's actually a direct descendant of Godfrey, or Loux, as he's known. We'll deal with him later. Now we're going to deal with an old friend. So we need to get to the 4 belfries. And for that, I should mention what you want to do in the key items down here. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. No, hay fever is absolutely murdering me at the moment. Should have at least 1 imbued stone sword key. We only need 1. I think there are 4 available, but we only need the 1. If you've been following the walkthrough, or at least if you cleared out the rooftops of the Rare Lucari Academy, you should indeed have at least the imbued stone sword key that we need. Now, I believe this section is the 4 belfries. So what we need to do is head to, yeah, for the 4 belfries. There you go. I said, there it comes out here. Now, where we want to head to is the Chapel of Anticipation, which is where we start at the very beginning of the game. We met that many-armed monster that we ran away from. Okay, there's a few things. There's a invisible troll knight here. We want to avoid him. Well, not invisible, but it's a shapeshift, teleporting troll knight. I don't remember where is it this side? Yeah, there's another one there. These guys are, well, at this point in the game, they won't be much of a threat, but they're usually a force to be reckoned with. There we go. Oh no, there's another one there. We'll just ignore him. The one I want to use is this. What's the inscription on this one? Crumbling Lands. Nope. That's the Crumbling Faramazula. I'll take us to, but we definitely do not want to go there. What's this one? Precipice of Anticipation. That's it. So here we can pop in one of the imbued stones or keys. Boom. Alright. Travel to another location. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. We can't use Torrent up here, can I, you fool? Okay. That's a trap, don't pick up that, you'll fall down. You don't want to fall down. So, I would, get ready. It doesn't really matter what we use, we should be able to murder this thing by now. But just on the off chance we can't. Yeah, as prepped as we'll ever be. We'll go for Borealis Mist. There it is. I forgot. Shit. Oh. Ow. Okay. Yeah, fuck right off. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. This gives the ornamented straight sword and a golden beast crest shield. These are no use to us whatsoever. Oh, the shield. Shield's okay. It's lighter than a great shield. Usually, it's similar to this one. And it's actually a good alternative. It doesn't have the same kind of perk we get from the Icon shield, but it is what it is. The sword, however, is it's a dex weapon. Golden tempering. So it's holy damage, but holy damage is not going to help us in the slightest. We've got a few runes for that, but not much, as you can see. We go this way. That's right. Just got to deal with a couple of things. How are we doing for time? This is pretty straightforward, this. So this is way back from the very beginning of the game, if you remember. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here, but maybe I'm not. We're okay. So we want to go this way. Nope. There we go. Stormwalk Ashes, there we go. I believe that is all we need. What happened there? Okay. Alright, I think that's all we need. So now if we head back to Nepheli Loux, take a swig of Red Bull. Let's go around, where is she? This way. Okay.
No. No. How could I say Father has a
Yep.
now? No. How could I say Father has a now?
Huh.
I've lost
Interesting. Oh, I'll double check that. Okay, where am I? I wonder if you speak to Gideon. I think we have to go deal with Kenneth now. That's probably why I'm having a bit of trouble. As I said, we're doing this quest Arcane and about Tit. A lot of these get messed up because we've progressed too far in the story. They're in the main game. Let's have a chat. Nope. Alright, so we need to go speak to Kenneth Hyde then, and that would be logic would dictate. So we jump down to he should be there. So if we drop to Mr. Outskirts. Pull back this way, here we go. Ignore everybody else, they're trivial at this point, so we just want to get up here. Go around this way. And up, 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 up. Kenneth, my man.
Ah, I've been waiting for you with bated itch. You managed to recapture my fort.
I did.
Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot.
He is.
Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Thank you very much. He gives the Erdsteel dagger.
Right then. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans.
Yep.
What's that look? You don't believe me?
No.
Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Hyde, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Of course, yeah.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you.
Yeah.
I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed.
We are. Alright, let's go. Fort Height. Where is he? Oh, I want to get rid of this map marker, otherwise I'll forget and it'll stay there forever. I have a habit of leaving them and I can't. Yeah. Anyway. Up. Around the edge. If you remember when we came here the last time, the demi-humans are trying to fight their way back into the fort. Presumably at the behest of Mr. Kenneth Hyde himself. If you don't know, by the way, or if you're not following the walk from the beginning, get blood rose here. This is a great place to farm blood rose easily, which you need for or bleeding arrows, basically. So, but all right, boys. Okay. What doing? It's not going good in the van. I've completely forgot they're hostile. Oops. Fuck me. This is not going. Our Mimic's got it. Yeah. What a big zero that. Good boy, Mimic. He is a force to be reckoned with, isn't he? Okay. Anyhow. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's speak to Mr. Kenneth Hyde himself. Let's pick up this. We must have forgot that all that time ago. Just got 5 blood rose. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Right, get it.
You, is it?
It is, yeah.
I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort. Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler.
Right.
One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric,
No, he's dead.
the true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage, to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology.
Okay.
But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord. I must begin my for a true and
Right, theoretically this should trigger Nepheli, maybe? Well, now we need to give her the Stormhawk Ashes, but this is not at all going according to plan.
No, how could I say that? Father has all. And now. No, how could I say that? Father has all. And now.
Right. Maybe we have to talk to Gideon again then. Something has to trigger this. It's all a bit confusing. It does tie in with Loux's questline. I hope that hasn't fucked it up, because I could really use this stone. Huh. What am I missing? Nope. Right. That is the... It's a key item, isn't it? What am I missing? Maybe we gotta get back to here. I wonder if I didn't pick it up from the... Right, can we rest here? I had this problem in my previous playthrough and I was trying to pick up Delius' questline. It all went... Oh, fuck. Hi.
I can I?
Alright, no. Alright, maybe we're missing something from the Chapel of Anticipation. There's no solid grace there, was there? Fuck it up, alright. We didn't. I got a feeling we didn't pick up the right thing, because the Stormhawk King should be a key item, shouldn't it? That's what I get for not doing a practice run, right? Bad Martin. Okay. No, thank you. This guy's gonna appear again. We don't deal with him. What's this one? Yes. Okay. So my commentary is dried up. I was thinking, I'm thinking about what else we need to do because I've got to... We're going to be putting a pause in the Buried Bandit series quite soon because obviously I want to wait for the DLC to finish it off. And I have been working behind the scenes on a new build that is coming out. I'm probably going to run in tandem with Bury the Erdtree, actually. Our strength build is finally ready to roll. And I've been doing some practice runs today. That's what I was missing, you fucking idiot. Stormhawk King, there we go. Because I'm just an idiot. Right. This should make life a lot easier. Yeah, so I've been doing some practice runs of the strength build. And, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's one tough cookie. Right, let's go speak to this valley. Where she should be down here. Okay. Hi.
No. How could I say? Father has... No.
Give us some.
Ash.
It
I
is.
can smell the... My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
Okay.
I'm not like Broderica.
Yeah.
I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you.
Oop.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Okay. I think that should be enough to trigger her. To move her along, I mean. See if Gideon has anything else to say on the matter. Nope, you're still a prick. Alright. So I wonder if now we can get to Godric. No, he's there. Could appear in the throne room. Maybe not. Maybe we need to speak to Kenneth one more time. That's probably what it is, isn't it? Alright. Just trying to ignore the demi-humans this time. Not get murdered by everything on the way up. That'd probably be ideal. Right. Go. Hi, and bye. Don't want them accidentally killing Kenneth is my primary concern there. Where'd he go? Thought we were locked onto them, but I was wrong, it seems.
I must begin my sorrow true.
Why not done? It's... I wish it wouldn't break the game so much. We've got to move Alexander as well, which is going to be annoying. Can we rest? Ah, that's all we have to do. Okay. I don't understand how Godric shrinks down to nothing as well. 'Cause he was gigantic when we fought him, right? I guess because we took his rune, maybe? Ah. Here's the team. Hi.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer.
Yeah.
I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
There we go, that's what it was all
Should
for.
you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell, I will remain, but your guidance, and surely lie elsewhere.
Alright, let's see what Kenneth has to say.
Nice to see you after so long.
I mean, it was only like
Safe and sound, I take it, yes?
a few minutes ago.
Quite. I have indeed selected a new Lady Nepheli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine. For the time being, at which time I hope it is.
I don't think that makes any difference, does it? I don't think that ever really happens, but let's... Yeah, no. We got what we came for. Alright. So that was kind of a... Didn't go according to plan, but we got it done. Bit of detective work, bit of homework. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.